Hi, my name's Anderson. I work in product marketing for ZoomInfo, and today I want to show you one of my favorite ways to find a tight list of accounts to reach out to based off of their interest in the products and services we sell. You can do this too. So we're going to start over in WebSights. WebSights is our web visitor identification tool. We look at all of the IP addresses that are coming to your web pages, to your website, and we match those up against companies in our database where we've identified they're using those IP addresses in the course of business. So we can disclose for you the names of the companies that are visiting your website here in WebSights. So that in and of itself is pretty powerful and interesting. We can see at the ZoomInfo domain over the past 24 hours, we've had 119,000 visits to our website, 119,000 companies that we've identified here. Now, they could be going to a number of different places on our website, which may or may not indicate interest in buying our product. So I'm going to use a filter here, the web page URL filter. I'm going to look for any web page that contains the word pricing in the URL. This is going to be a good proxy for us for understanding companies that are trying to get an idea of what it's going to cost them to buy our products or to buy our services. You can see that drastically reduced the number of companies that I have to deal with. So 545 companies. Now, I want to take this list of 545 companies and make it even more granular by looking at other kinds of research that they're doing on us. So these indicate that they're coming to our pricing page. But what about companies that are doing additional research on ZoomInfo outside of our website? Maybe they're looking at review sites, or they're going and looking at what our competitors have to say about us. I can find those too by using intent. But before I jump over to intent, I want to apply a tag to these companies so that I can really easily use that as a tag as a filter in other areas of the platform. It's really easy. I can just click tag companies. I have created a tag already that says websites, and that tag is going to allow me to build a growing list of companies who visited our pricing page. You could create a new tag if you haven't already created one here. This is going to apply it to all 545 of those companies. So as that's working in the background, done already, 545 companies. Now I'm going to jump over into intent. Intent looks at the kind of third-party research that companies are doing. So same sort of thing. We're looking at millions of web pages and the IP addresses that are hitting those web pages, and we categorize those web pages by their topics. So if there are pages out there that are talking about ZoomInfo and what ZoomInfo does, with using the intent topic ZoomInfo, I can find all the companies that are doing research on us on other websites. You can see we have over the past month 4,800 of those companies that are doing research on us over the past month. I'm going to filter this list by the tag I just created. I want to find the overlap between these 4,800 that we found and all of the different companies that I have tagged as having visited our website using that websites tag. Remember, we even filtered that list by just by those who have visited our pricing page. So look how much that dropped, down to 90 results now. These are companies that are doing research on ZoomInfo that I've identified as are looking at our pricing page. I can see that there are a number of these that already exist in our Salesforce account because we're hooked up into our Salesforce integration here. I can use Salesforce filters and filter out any that are existing accounts. That's going to help me find the net new. So I'm going to filter by account owner. I want to exclude all owned accounts. This should get me down to a really tight list that I can prospect into. Boom, look at that, 13 results. I have 13 companies here that are doing general interest research on ZoomInfo, 13 companies that are also going to our website pricing page. This is huge for me. If I have a team of SDRs, I'm sending them this list with the buying committee for these companies. Right now, I want to get these folks into a demo with one of our AEs. You can do this too. Follow this same kind of methodology with websites and with intent and with tags, and you're going to create some really powerful motions using our platform.